We have our final speaker, Hedyeh Ahmadi from the Department of Statistics. She's the sole representative of the Department of Statistics. And Jessica will say a few words a little bit later. Hedyeh is actually a sort of a relatively new PhD student, so she's not going to talk a whole lot about her research today because she's still busy taking courses and getting into the research mode right now. But she will tell you a little bit about what it is to be a graduate student in statistics and give us give you some tips on what statistics involves and what kind of background you need, perhaps. And let's see. Hedyeh is from Iran. She actually grew up in Iran, but she came to UC Berkeley to do her undergraduate degree. So she spent 4 years at UC Berkeley and then decided to come straight here for a PhD in statistics. So we'll hear about her experiences and so far.
Good. I think I'm loud.
You're fine?
Yeah. I have been TAing for 2 years and I'm getting used to talking out loud. Yeah, so my name is Hedyeh and I am a second-year PhD student at Statistics Department. I'm very fortunate to be here and I consider myself very, very lucky. Yes, I'll talk louder. I can do better than this. I haven't started my real research yet. So right now I'm just exploring the my areas of interest because in general, to be a graduate student, the first thing you need is curiosity. You have to be curious about a problem in hand or a subject matter. So for me, whatever I look into, I get interested. So it's hard to narrow it down. But with the help of Dr. Gillen in our department right now, I'm reading all these different papers, all these different opportunities that are out there. So I can pick the one that I can work for next 4 or 5 years on. So it's my second year PhD. I'm in my second year PhD program, and I came from a mathematic background with minimal statistic background. But the reason I came to statistics was that after I was about to finish my bachelor degree, I was like, I really, really do love math, but I want to apply it somewhere. So I looked around and I talked to different people. I sent the emails. A lot of them didn't get answers. Some of them did get. So I used I tried reading different articles. Like I started with Wall Street Journal and see where do people use statistics? Where do people use math? And where do people use math? So I got to this article on Wall Street Journal, which I could not find, which I don't know how can I find it, about why do people go to graduate school? What is the reason they go to graduate school? And there were like a list of 10, 20 things on there, which five or six of them really stand out to me. And to this day, I still use them as a motivation. The first thing was I wanted to be noticed in job market. I wanted to get a real training in a very specific subject matter that it matters to me. So when you go to graduate school, you're surrounded with all the leaders of the subject that you will be working on. It's like you're getting private tutoring from PhD graduate from all these top universities, UC Davis, Harvard, Berkeley, from UC Irvine, all these Stanford, like all these PhD professors will work with you one-to-one and give you all these great advices, and they will hold your hand till you get somewhere or till you have a real contribution to the knowledge of the world, or you will, find some satisfactory results. Not every research will follow by a nice, beautiful result. You might have to start over after 2 years, and that's okay. That's part of being a better person and being a stronger person. And so for me right now, I'm still in process of finding that subject of interest, and I figured that I really like biostatistics. So our department is a strong biostatistics department, but we have different professors that work on different areas, and they can help you with wide variety of stuff. We have professors that work on machine learning. We have professors that work on education side of statistics. They mix medical stuff, which will be biomedical stuff, and you'll get biostatistics. You go to market to how do I say it? To economic. You can mix it with statistics and get to econometrics. So basically, at this point, I narrowed down my research to the point that I know I want to work with biostatistics, and I know I want to be in survival analysis. And I found a professor that could help me. So I'm reading all these papers, and I'm narrowing down what I want to do. But my point is, because I don't have a set research yet, I wanted to tell you that what a great opportunity comes with graduate school. It's in the sense that you're surrounded with all leaders of the subject that you're interested in, and they will help you to connect with other leaders in other universities, in industry. So they will introduce you to people that you will never have access by yourself. So it's like a world of opportunity. It's a big package that comes with the PhD program. And you can use that in different perspectives. Like, as I read in that Wall Street Journal article, it was saying that you will get more qualification. You will get, you will be, I guess I said all I remembered about that article. But it's also another thing is, like, right now, the rate of unemployment in the United States, as I checked last night, and I hope that was a good resource, statistically, is 5 to 6% for general population. But if you have a graduate student, a graduate degree, the rate of unemployment will fall down to 2%. That's a big motivation. And that's not about the financial aspect, or it's not about all getting book smart. It's about being a more well-rounded, more knowledgeable citizen of the world, who, when you read the news or hear a news and they're saying, oh, 25% of the society on hormone therapy, whatever, does this or that, do I trust that news? Do I want to use that in my real life? So that's what a statistic does. So we have a lot of good undergrad courses here that will help you to see what a PhD program in statistics looks like, at least a little background. We have a Stat 67, which I'm teaching right now, and I see some familiar faces. I don't know if it's from this quarter or last one, but those are really good courses to see what you're getting into. Another thing, the last thing that I want to say is that it's the world of undergrad, in my opinion, which is not a long time ago that I came from, it's very different from graduate school. In undergrad, they are kind of preparing you in general. It's like you take all these classes and you don't have that many options. And you do have options, but at the same time you don't. You're kind of getting all these background knowledge for real world. But when you get to graduate school, you're still getting that training, but the thing is, now you have to have your own contribution to the knowledge of the world. And it's sometimes tricky to not get disappointed. It's very, very difficult, but very, 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 very rewarding. So I do encourage all of you guys, as Dr. Stern pointed out, graduate school is not for everyone, but you should know your opportunities, and that you should do some research on what you're getting into and what do you want to do for your future, and is graduate school one thing that you are interested in. Thank you for having me, and feel free to ask any questions.